it is time to recognize a man who needs no introduction. Joe, if you'll please come forward. As everyone knows, Joe served as mayor for 32 years and served the city in some capacity for over 40 years total. His list of accomplishments, offices held, awards, and recognition are too long to name them all. But in 1993, he was named Citizen of the Year. I believe an argument can be made that he deserved that same title many times over. More importantly than the awards is the amount of time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears that he invested in the community that he genuinely loves. Joe has been gracious to me in my time on council and now as mayor. I told him earlier that as long as he is gracing the streets of Edna, he will always be the mayor. I'm just a stand-in. Upon his retirement, I stated that Joe is Edna and Edna is Joe. He has touched his town and the people living in it in so many ways, and for such a long span of time, you would be hard-pressed to find anything in this town that Joe hasn't influenced in some way. So as someone who looks up to you, thank you. As we attempted to come up with a way to honor Joe and his service, it became clear very early on that nothing truly would be enough to represent the impact he has had on this community. So please accept this plaque as a small token of our appreciation. It reads, in appreciation for his numerous hours worked towards the betterment of our community, Joe Hermes, a man who loves the city of Edna, a true friend, a proud classmate, and honorable mayor. Thank you for everything, Joe.
You know, as that was being said, he kept saying Joe, and I'm standing there, all these things he's saying, I'm thinking, Joe who? This is amazing. This statue here, Cruz, and Mr. Clark is a talented man, to say the least. It's beautiful. Thank you for taking it on, and thank you for helping make this all happen. Thank you very much. I don't know who that was saying, you're the man, Joe, but they don't know me well. But just a few words. Listen, people, I owe so much to you. Back when I swore with a cry. But anyway, back when I was young, which has been some time ago, I couldn't wait to finish high school, leave Edna, go see the world, chase pretty women in Houston. That was before they could run so damn fast. Now I can't chase anybody. But in 10 years after leaving here, I was married to my wife. We had 2 small kids, and all I wanted to do was move my house. And I was lucky. But I had the chance. And I've never been sorry once. It's been a great life here. And by me moving home, my children, 2 boys and a girl, had the same kind of childhood that I had. And that was really an important thing for me and for my wife. We're all from Edna, so coming home was coming home. It was a good time, and we've been back here for about 4 or 5 years, and I decided I was going to seek city office. So I jumped through all the hoops. Many of you here know John Poole. I'm sure you do. John was a classmate of mine, and I decided when I ran for mayor that I needed a more honorable person to be my campaign treasurer. And for some reason, John Pooh was the first name that came to my mind. So John said, yeah, you would. And so after it was over, I had two opponents. I was on top, and about 3 or 4 days afterwards, John came to my office and he said, well, you know, I figured I needed to stop and give you the campaign funds that we took in because, you know, we had, matter of fact, let me find it so you'll know it's in my shirt, see. But anyway, John said, I wanted to give you the money that the campaign received. John, that's nice of you. He gave me 6 cents. And never smiled. He said, I'm sorry, that's it. That was when I knew that I was going to have a very eventful time in office. But, you know, and I'll say this for all the people here that have ever served in a public office in a small city. I don't know how to call it a city. But when you live in a small town, you know everybody. Everybody knows you. My wife got a lot of phone calls from people that were not happy. And when I would see them, I would explain to them, she's not happy, and if she's not happy, ain't nobody in the house happy. So, but being, when you know everybody, no matter which side on the issue that you take, you're going to make somebody happy. But that's part of the ball. And for those of you who supported me, thank you. For those of you who got angry at me, I apologize. And for everybody else, you should have voted for me anyway. I was fortunate, and all the times that I ran for office, I never lost. And that for Edna, Texas is an amazing thing. And I owe that to everybody. Because they had, I won't say they had sense enough, but they were crazy enough to put me in office over and over. And that means a lot. It shows that instead of talking behind my back, they had the nerve to come talk to my face. And I want to especially thank the people who have put this up. They gave their money, their time, and a big thank you especially to the city of Edna. This has been a challenge and a nightmare, but all of us standing here know it's over because something will be here long after me and you and everybody else is here. And I'm anxious to see you come read this. It's not my place. It's scary. But whoever comes, I would love to be able to stand here and hear what you say. Maybe I'm better off if I'm not there. But I didn't mean to ramble on. I thank all of you. Thank you for coming. And I'm thankful most of all